Joel Embiid had an MVP performance, an historic performance. 48 points in about 30 minutes. I mean, this guy had 48 points in the third quarter, guys. He didn't even have to play in fourth. This is the second game in a row where Embiid did not have to play in the fourth quarter. I mean, we're not playing down to our opponents like we did last year and the year before. Like, Nick Nurse is getting us prepared for every single game. And next game is tomorrow, 7 o'clock, is this Boston Celtics. I'm excited for that game because that's going to be probably our hardest challenge. I mean, we played the Bucks game 1, and that was a close game, 1-point game, and that was a fluke game. You know, the referees were kind of calling a bunch of bad calls. But this is going to be a big test tomorrow. Tomorrow night is a big test for us. And, I mean, Embiid played amazing. If Embiid keeps playing this dominant, and he's playing dominant, like very dominant, like this is the best Embiid I've seen. He's passing the ball well. He's getting like 5 assists almost every game. Like if you want to bet, a good bet is 5 assists for Embiid every single game. He's going to do it. He's looking for his teammates. He's looking for everyone. I mean, they run the offense around him and Tyrese Maxey, and it's just beautiful to watch. And also, Tobias Harris is just very aggressive, man. Without James Harden in the way, Tobias Harris is like, I mean, he's proving himself to. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's worth that contract, but he's shooting the ball well. He's playing pretty good defense, and he's attacking the rim ferociously. Like, he's attacking it. All of his layups are very dominant layups. He's powering through Kuzma, you know. I'm excited to see what he does against the Celtics because that's when we're going to need Tobias to step up, you know, because that's a playoff game. Tomorrow is going to be a playoff game against the Celtics. Everyone watch it, 7 p.m. But tomorrow is going to be like a playoff game. I already know how it's going to be. Embiid better play. But yeah, this is a great game for Embiid, and honestly, he needs his confidence. And you know, Embiid always has those moments where I literally have to like blind my eyes. Like he flops horrifically. He misses wide open layups, and I'm just like, oh my god. And then he tries to pass it, he chucks it in the the fifth row of stands. Like there's plays where Embiid, I'm just like, oh my god. Like it's hard to watch. But when I don't know, there was a fire lit under his ass after like quarter one. Like, he came in the third quarter like he was Hakeem mixed with freaking Dirk Nowitzki. Like, this guy was dominant. So, and defensively, I mean, it wasn't a great game. I mean, like, in the first quarter, you remember Gafford was, like, getting wide open alley-oops, wide open drives. He had 5 blocks in the first, 5 minutes of the game. And B just needs to start off more dominant. He needs to, know, I'm the most strongest player in the league. I can back down anyone I want. And he just has to have that mindset. You know, he needs that mindset. And, he really shows. If he backs down and is just dominant and plays dominant, he's going to drop 40 points every single game. Every game. And then they're going to have to double team him, and he's looking for the passes now. He's not holding the ball. He's actually looking for passes. So, Joel Embiid, you played amazingly, man. Like, there's nothing bad I can say about this game. And I just need to see him perform very well against the Celtics because that's where it matters. That's a big game. That's going to be a playoff game. So, this was a great confidence booster for our team. But we're ready for the Celtics, man. Like we're ready for a competition, right? We've been playing the Raptors, Wizards, the Suns with just Kevin Durant. Like we haven't had competition, so this is gonna be a competitive game, and I'm excited for it. By the way, in James Harden debut, they get cooked by the New York Knicks, while Jalen Brunson had 8 points, and they still lost. Like that is embarrassing. Not even getting 100 points with James Harden. Yeah, he's gonna want to trade soon. I'm not going to lie, Nicholas Batum really did surprise me. I mean, I knew he was going to be a good shooter, a good guy off the bench, but this guy was 6th man off the bench. He was the first guy. Him and Pat Bev came in, and this guy shot 4 for 4 right away. 3 threes, had a midi that I thought he was going to miss, and it bounced 5 times and went in. I'm excited for this guy to play. I think he's a huge upgrade over PJ Tucker. I saw PJ Tucker playing in the Clippers game, and he looked rough. Like, he missed a wide open layup. You know how PJ Tucker is. He's not skilled at all. He's just great at defensive IQ, I guess. But Batum looks like he can run an offense. He's coming off of screens, shooting quick threes. Like, I'm very excited to see him play, man. And his jump shot looks money. So, I mean, this is the type of player you want on your team. He's 6'8". He can shoot the ball, and he has a quick release. He has his jump shot's like Furkan, honestly. His jump shot's literally like Furkan. It's quick release, boom, boom, and when it goes in, it looks money. So, and in this game, I didn't really see his defense. Like, he didn't really have opportunities to play great defense. I mean, I was trying to look for it, but there was no plays. But I guess it's a good thing because he didn't do anything bad on defense. So it goes both ways. So yeah, I think he was a great pickup and a very underrated piece in that trade. A lot of people were kind of making jokes, fourth quarter Batum, all that stuff, but I mean, he proved himself to be a very big asset for our team, and especially down the line. I think he's going to be perfect for us in the playoffs, too. He can stretch the floor. Him in that corner with that quick jump shot, like instead of having P.J. Tucker in that corner who literally can't shoot a lick, you have Nicholas Batum who's going to shoot around 40% from three. Like, I think that's a great adjustment. James Harden who? Who said we needed James Harden? Anyone who thinks that we needed James Harden to win or Embiid needed James Harden to have an MVP season, you're dumb. Because Tyrese Maxey's doing the same and even playing better than James Harden ever done as a Sixer. Okay, this guy's a better scorer, he's a better shooter, he's a better defender, and he's a better passer. I mean, like, he's not dribbling the ball for 10 seconds to find a pass. He's making quick, decisive moves. They're doing a pick and roll, boom, right away. I mean, all of his passes are money. Look at that pass to Paul Reed. Like, Tyrese Maxey is making a huge jump, and I'm very proud of him. I mean, we've all called this. As Sixers fans, we knew what Tyrese Maxey was, right? And I'm just happy we didn't trade him for the Dame trade and any other package. Like, I would have been beside. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine that. Because seeing Tyrese Maxey play now, he has a chance of being an all NBA type player, like all NBA type player. And we haven't had a guard who's an all NBA type player since, I mean, AI. I'm not gonna consider Harden, bro. Because Harden didn't play defense. And in the playoffs, you need defense. Like, you need a star. Your best players have to be able to play both sides. You know, because it's really going, like, it matters. Like, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum both play above average on both sides. I'm not even elite. I don't know why I said above average. Both play elite. We have Embiid, who's elite on both sides. Tyrese Maxey, he's at least above average or average. You know, you can't be below average as defense, man. Like, you can't. It's not going to work out. But, yeah, I mean, Maxey had, I think, 11 assists this game and 22 points, so another double-double for him. I mean, if he keeps this up, man, the sky's the limit, because we didn't think, okay, I'm coming into the season, I did not think he was going to be dropping 11 assists, 10 assists like that. And it was a career high for him, you know, but I didn't expect that. I thought he was going to be more of a scorer, probably averaging like 27, 28. But, I mean, if he averages like the same what Harden average, but better shooting, better defense, I'll take that. And he's not a quitter. You know, Tyrese Maxey's never going to quit. His body language never looks like a quitter. Like, he's not walking around with his head down. Even if we're down by like 20, he's going to be trying. He's going to be running up and down the court. See, Embiid's a little different. Embiid, you know, has that, I'm not going to say quitter mentality, but in the past, we've seen Embiid kind of, you know, jog or even walk back on defense. Like, you don't want to see that as a player, you know. But, I mean, this season, Embiid's looking great. His conditioning's looking great, you know, too. And him not even playing in the fourth quarter in the last two games is going to help him out and stamina-wise, I guess, you know, for the rest of the season. So, I mean, if it comes down to Tyrese and Embiid. They run the team right now, and they're really leading the team well. Oh, I can't forget about Pat Bev as well. You know, Pat Bev comes in and brings this mentality and energy that I think our team desperately needed. And that's why we could have just got rid of P.J. Tucker. It wasn't a big deal. But, you know, Patrick Beverley he has some magic in the locker room, right? Because I know he's a leader, right? And he's just that dog that all of us love. So, I can't forget about my boy Oubre as well. But our team in general was just playing amazing, guys. And I'm having so much fun watching this team. Like, I haven't had this much fun watching a Sixers team since, I guess, the process era. I mean, I don't know why it was fun for me. Maybe because I was young and I was watching all these players, Rocco and all that stuff. But this is fun. You know, it's fun to watch. I'm rooting for every player. Like, I don't dislike anyone on our team. So it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's the same vibe as the Eagles, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I mean, if you keep winning and the chemistry's on point, like, it's getting there. But hey, I'll catch you. I'm gonna make a video on the Boston Celtics game. I hope you can win. And like I said earlier, it's going to be a playoff type game. So I hope you can get this dub, man, and we can talk about it together. But I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.